And welcome. Our top focus is this hour. It's a historic moment for India at the Oscars. The country wins its first award of the night. The Elephant Whisperers won the Oscar for the best documentary short film. Movie's director Kartiki Gonzalez and producer Gunit Monga. And to talk more about this, we are now being joined by our entertainment editor Abira Dahar on phone. Hi Abira. The Elephant Whisperers, the Indian documentary, wins at the Oscars. I'm sure you must have screamed your heart out because of the excitement. What does that win mean for India and how does it feel?
Oh my God, this is such an exciting moment for India. I think it's historic. And see, who can resist a baby elephant, right? Who can resist them? I mean, even the Academy couldn't.
Right.
So, yes, it's a beautiful story and it's a great win. It's director Kartiki Gonzalez's directorial debut, you know. She was, one of the executive producers as Period at End of Sentence in 2019. And that won the Oscar Award for documentary short film. But now she takes the center stage, because she is the only producer for this film. And that's great. She's just making us so proud, creating such great content for us.
Abira, I actually wanted to ask you about Gunit Monga, but why is this documentary so special going forward? Maybe you can tell us, you can tell our viewers why this documentary was so special, not only for India, but for the world. We know that movies win at the Oscars, songs win at the Oscars, but a documentary winning at the Oscars is really an achievement for India. And
absolutely.
Going back to what we are talking about, Gunit Monga was a line producer at last year's Oscars, but now she has moved to the front seat and grabbed an award for that matter. What an achievement. Tell us about her.
Oh, Gunit Monga is an extraordinary woman. She always goes out there looking for stories that people can relate to from all over the world, and she has done it all over again. But she takes the center stage this time because she's the producer, and we are extremely proud of her. You know, in 2018, it was Monga who was among the first producers from India to be inducted in the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Science, and here she is in 2023. Winning this big award for us, India.
Abira, finally, I know we've talked about the Elephant Whisperers. There is so much hope and enthusiasm for the song Naatu Naatu. It has been nominated in the Best Original Song category. But what would it mean if it wins at the Oscars?
See, Naatu Naatu, the way it has taken over the world, it already means a lot to India, because, you know, its win would eventually lift India up globally, you know, which it has already done with all the effect we see of Naatu Naatu all over the world, people dancing to it. And of course, you saw the standing ovation that it got today at the Oscars.
Film RRR's nominated song Naatu Naatu was performed on the Oscar stage. The performance received a standing ovation from the audience. Will it win at the Oscars and create history? We'll wait and see. Guillermo del Toro has picked up the first prize of the night for his version of classic tale Pinocchio. His movie won the Oscar for Best Animated Film. Award season's favorite film, All Quiet on the Western Front, picked up 2 awards. The movie won the Best Cinematography and Best International Feature Film at the 95th Academy Awards. The award for the Best Actor went to Ke Huy Quan for his role as the husband of a Chinese-American laundromat owner in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Jamie Lee Curtis picked up her first ever Oscar at the age of 64 for the Best Supporting Actress for the same film. Hosting the ceremony for the 3rd time is Jimmy Kimmel. Just before the first award category came up, Jimmy addressed last year's biggest moment, the slap. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.